In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Welcome, my dear students. Today we have another lesson in our unit. So focus well and open your book, page number 46. Hurry up, please, and open your book, page number 46. All of you, please, open your book, page number 46. Okay? So, when you open your book, page number 46, you will find the title of our lesson today. Our lesson today is a writing lesson, as you see here. Our our lesson is a writing lesson. Okay, so today we are going to learn something, or we are going to learn how to write something. First of all, what is this thing? What is that thing that we are going to learn? It's not new. It's not something which is new. Today we are going to talk about relative pronouns like who, that, which, whose, and where. They are not new, and I know that all of you know how to use each one. Okay? But we need to remember together how to use each one of these pronouns. Okay? So now please focus with me. Okay? Today we have relative pronouns who, that, which, whose, and where. That's it. So, who will help me reading these examples, please? Ibrahim.
لا لا لسه.
Yes, Ibrahim. Can you read this example, please, for me?
This man who is a student. There is my
Standing.
father.
Who is standing?
Standing.
Yeah.
Standing. There is my father.
Okay, so this man who is standing there is my father. Okay, so the other one, please, Ibrahim.
Uh, this man which is standing. There is my father.
Okay, so thank you, Ibrahim. I want to
Well,
ask you now, I want to ask you, all of you, you can answer, you can raise your hand if you want to answer, and also you can write on chat. Huh. Which one of these sentences is the right sentence? Which one is the right one and which one is the wrong one? You can, I want you to write on chat, please, all of you write on chat. Which one is the right one? Huh. Is it the first one or the second one? Huh. All of you. Okay, Self had answered. Huh. Who else? And Abdullah, who else? I want all of you, please, write on chat. Yeah, on the left. Yes. Huh. So who else? Abdullah, Fahd, Ibrahim, and that's all. Who else? Who will tell me which one is the right answer? Yes, Faris. Okay, so Ahmed Sahl. Excellent. All of you who wrote on chat, excellent. All of you are right. Okay. Ahmed Sahli. Ahmed, hurry up.
yeah.
Yes, Ahmed. Do you know which one is the right one?
وش استاذ خليك اقرا مرة ثانية استاذ.
Okay, take your time.
The first one يا استاذ.
The first one is the right one, right? Huh? The first one. This is the right one, right, Ahmed? Huh? Ahmed, are you there? Can you hear me? Let's back Ahmed. Okay, so
Yeah.
Ahmed, you said that the first one is the right one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this sentence is not right. This sentence is wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but why? Do you
Because
know?
which?
Yes, because of which? Because of which what? Huh?
Because he's talking about a person, you said.
Yes, now we are talking about a person, man, okay? And we use the relative pronoun who when we are talking about persons, not which. Yes, we use which with just things. That's right, excellent. So that's it. That these are relative pronouns. Relative pronouns, the main thing, the most important thing with relative pronouns is to know how and when to use each one, each relative pronoun. Okay? Okay, Khalid, no problem. Salamat ya Baba. Okay, so that's it. That's the most important thing is to know when to use each one, when to use who, that, which, who, and where. This is the most important thing. All of things rest, all of rest things are things that are important and we need to know as well. So focus with me. Focus with me. Because before we move to relative pronouns, before we move to talk about who, which, whose, and where, and so on, try, let's try to make the sentence or to know the parts of this sentence. Okay? We considered here, we can consider that we have two sentences. The first one is this man. This is the main sentence. The main sentence. Okay? And the sentence from the relative pronoun and the rest, okay, or to the end of the sentence is called relative clause or adjective clause. Okay? So, this man is the main sentence. This man. This is the main sentence. Okay? And the other one, which is standing there, or this is wrong. Let's mark it with red because we said that this is wrong one. So, like that. Okay, so this one now, yes, this man, this one. This man, this is the main sentence. And who is standing there is my father. Okay? This is the relative clause or adjective clause. Okay? Relative clause, okay, that's okay, we know that. But why do we call it adjective clause? Adjective يعني صفة. Okay, so why do we call it adjective clause? Who can guess? Who can tell me why do we call it adjective clause? Why? Huh? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It's adjective clause because it describes بتوصف. Okay? This sentence, what is the function of this sentence? وظيفتها ايه? It describes the noun before it. The noun which is man. All of this sentence, الجملة هذه كلها describes this noun. بتوصف الاسم ده. So we call it adjective clause, جملة الصفة. So that's it. Okay? So we can call it relative clause or adjective clause. Okay? What is the function of adjective clause or relative clause? It describes the noun that comes before it. Okay? So that's it. Now we can move to talk about each pronoun alone. Let's focus with me now. Who, and that are used for people. Okay? I want you to focus that you can use that with who and which. That's in general. Okay? You can use that with who and which. Okay, so who and that are used for people. I can send people who or that stand in front of TV. I can send those people who stand in front of TV. Okay? I like people that do exercise, or I like people who do exercise. Okay? So that's it. Okay. So the relative, the relative clause or adjective clause must come after the relative pronoun or must come after the noun. Okay, I like people who do exercise. We cannot add anything here because relative clause must. Do you remember when do we use must? Now I say must. Okay? So relative pronoun or relative clause must come directly after the noun in the main clause. Okay؟ ها جملة الصفة لازم تأتي مباشرة بعد الاسم اللي هي تصفه. ما ينفعش إن أنا يكون في النص هنا ما بينهم أي شيء. No, we cannot add anything. Okay? I cannot say people do exercise. People doing exercise who I like. No, I cannot say that. Okay? I am describing people. أنا بوصف الناس people يبقى آتي بجملة الصفة على طول مباشرة بعد هذا الاسم. Okay? So I like people who do or that do exercise. Okay? So that is the first one. Who and that are used for people. What else? Which and that are used for things. So that we said that this sentence is wrong because here we used which when we were talking about the man, a man who is a person. So we cannot use which with it. Okay? For example, I don't like to buy things which or that I don't need. Okay? I bought that toy that I saw in the store or that we saw in the store, which we saw in the store. So that's it. Okay? So, which and that are used for things. Like what? Like these two examples. Okay? That's it. Whose? What about whose? I think all of us know who and which, but I think whose may be new for some. Okay, so let's know when do we use whose? Whose is used to show possession. What's meant by possession? ملكية. Someone owns something. Focus here. I dislike people whose behavior is rude. Okay, so this behavior, who owns this behavior? People. Okay? Whose, when do we use whose? When the noun after it, okay, is, or when the noun after it belongs to the noun before it. Okay? Whose. Followed by a noun, okay? And it comes after a noun. It's between two nouns. Whose usually comes between two nouns. Okay? When do we use it? When the noun after it belongs to the noun before it. That's it. لما الاسم اللي بعدها يكون مملوك للاسم اللي قبلها. Let's see. I dislike people whose behavior is rude. Behavior سلوكهم أو تصرفهم. طيب. سلوك التصرف ده بتاع مين؟ People. So that we used whose. Okay? I dislike people whose behavior is rude. I like that phone. Whose size? Size دي بتاعت مين؟ بتاعت phone. حجم الفون. Okay? Whose size is small. That's it. Okay? Is it clear? Whose? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's move to where. Let's move to where. Where is used for places. Let's put this word in brackets. Location. When we are talking about a location. Okay? When we are talking about location. When we are talking about the place as a location. When we are talking about the place as a location. This is the hotel where you can really enjoy your stay. I'm talking about the hotel, the place itself. Okay? Egyptian Museum is the place where you can see King Tutankhamun. Okay? I'm talking about the place itself. Okay? Egyptian Museum is the place where you can see King Tutankhamun. This is the hotel where you can really enjoy your stay. Okay? In general, okay, we said that adjective clause or relative clause describing the noun. Okay, it's very simple. If the noun is a place, use where. We are describing the noun. احنا بنوصف الاسم. نوصف الاسم على حسب الاسم هو ايه. Here the noun is a place, hotel. It's a place. Okay, so where? Museum, Egyptian museum, it's a place. So where? Okay? But just with whose, when we are talking about something belongs to someone. Okay? Or someone owns something. Okay? Huh. If the noun is a person, we use who or that. If it's a thing, we use which or that. Okay? So all are clear except whose, in which we are talking about something belongs to someone. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now if you focus with me, لو ركزت معايا, look here. All of them. This one, who, people, okay? اللي يجي قبل who or that, people, ناس عاقلين, okay? ما فيش أي خلط ممكن يحصل ما بين أي واحدة من دول اللي يجي في بالك يا شباب. يعني which طبعا خلاص which مع الأشياء with things, okay? Whose location, where with places, okay? Which with things, where is places and which with things. الاثنين اللي في بينهم تشابه هو whose, لأن الاثنين يجي قبلهم اسم عاقل. صح ولا لا؟ right? People and people ممكن يحصل ما بينهم خلط. So how can I know the difference between them? It's very simple. خليني اقول لك على المفتاح اللي يخليك تخلص الحته ديت وتبقى مش مشكله بالنسبه لك. هما كلهم ما فيهمش مشكله. Where ما يكون النون عندي مكان، الاسم عندي مكان. اوكي. Which والله لما الاسم عندي ايه thing، شيء غير عاقل. بس who وwhose ممكن يجي قبلهم الاثنين اسم عاقل زي people هنا و people هنا. Okay, so how can I find the difference? ازاي الاقي الفرق او الاختلاف? It's very simple. This is the key. Who is followed by a verb. Okay, but whose is followed by a noun. Focus here. This is the child was in the park. So who or whose? What will we put here? We said that who followed by a verb, whose followed by a noun. So here, what will come after it? Is that a verb or a noun? Was here a verb or a noun?
Verb.
Okay, so verb. So because it's a verb, we will use who or whose.
Who.
Yes, it's who. Focus فهم. Who. احنا بنتكلم عن ايه؟ Again, one more time. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? The difference between who and whose. In the case of both of them can come after a noun. الاثنين ممكن يجوا بعد اسم عاقل. Okay, a person. Both of them can come after a person. Okay, so how can I find the difference? How can I know the difference? How can I know that in this case I will choose who? And in this case I'll choose, okay, Abdullah. In this case I will choose whose. Okay? Okay. Who is usually, okay, Abdullah. Who is usually followed by a verb, but whose is usually followed by a noun. That's it. Very simple. Here, bike here. Noun or a verb? Huh? Answer on chat. الكل يا شباب على الشات. ها. Write to me. ها. Bike, noun or a verb? Where are answers? I see just Khalid and Fahd Al Musa who answered, no one else. Bike, noun or a verb? Huh? So bike is a noun. Okay, so what will we use? Who or whose? Huh? Whose? Very simple. That's it. Okay? That's it. That's how to know the difference between who and whose. When to use who and when to use whose. Okay? Is it clear now? Is it clear? Okay, so that's it. So that's it. Okay, so one last thing. Okay, Muhammad. One last thing. One last thing. Which is talking about the place, or which is used for places or locations. Can we use anything else instead of where? Yes, we can use which with a preposition. We can use which with a preposition. Like what? We can say that this is the hotel in which you can really enjoy your stay. Okay? We said that which comes with things. غير العاقل. Which تأتي مع غير العاقل. Hotel here, hotel, it's places, الأماكن مش عاقل طبعا، مش عاقل، هي أشياء. So معايا رخصة إن نستخدم which. But you have to use a preposition. لازم تستخدم مع حرف الجر. Okay? So this is the hotel in which you can really enjoy your stay. Okay? So that's it. The only way to use which instead of where is to use a preposition with it. Is to use a preposition with it. Okay? So that's it. Is it clear? Any question? حد عنده أي سؤال يا شباب، أي استفسار؟ Okay, so that's it. So if I ask عبد العزيز الشريهي، عبد العزيز hurry up. Yes, Abdul Aziz. When do we use who? This is a question for you, Abdul Aziz. When do we use who? Okay. When it's followed by, but now I'm not asking about the difference between who and whose, or when do we use who and when do we use whose. I'm talking about who in general. In general, to describe people. We use who to describe people, okay? And we use which to describe things. Whose to show position, someone owns something. And where to describe places, and so on. Okay, that's it. And we talk about the difference between who and whose. Who is followed by a verb and whose is followed by a noun. You have to memorize this one. It's very important. And also we have where, and we can change it into which, but with a preposition, like in which. Okay, so now please open your book, page number 46. Let's answer our exercise. Now, I think that we are ready now to answer this exercise. Open your book, page number 46, and let's answer. Okay, read the information in the writing corner. Okay, information in the writing corner was this information that we were talking about in our lesson. Okay, complete the sentences with who, that, which, whose, or where. So, number one, who will answer? Raise your hand, please. Number one. Who I will choose, please? Huh. So, what about Firas Salim? Firas.
Yes,
Yes, the first one, please. Go ahead.
it's
Inconsiderate. Inconsiderate.
inconsiderate when a passenger on the bus put their shopping bags. The where other people
Yes,
where
because
other people want to sit.
yes, excellent. Why where? Because here we are talking about a place. So this one is where. Okay, so that's it. Sorry about the way I write, but I don't have a mouse, so sorry for that. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's it. Number two. Abdelilah Bernard. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I can't stand people all that
Yes. Throw
throw little
letter in the street. So that's right.
around the
We
streets.
can use who and also we can use that. Both are right. Who or that. Both are right. Okay? So, okay, Abdurrahman, hurry up. Number three. Number three. What about Fahd? Go ahead, Fahd Al Musa.
3.
Yeah.
I don't care for people uh,
Focus.
whose
Focus. Yes.
whose
Yes.
ring tone is too loud.
Excellent. Excellent. Very simple. Very simple. People. Okay, now the اسم عاقل. طب الاسم عاقل ده who or whose. Okay, شوف اللي بعده ايه. Ringtone. Noun or verb. Ringtone. Noun or verb. رنة المحمول. Noun or verb.
Noun.
Noun. So it's whose. Okay, so that's it. Excellent. So whose. Okay, number four, Abdullah Nassar.
It irritates me when people don't put things back where they found them.
Excellent, because we are talking about a place. So here it's where. That's it. Okay, so number five. Number five. Muad Sarra, hurry up.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It gets on my
Nerves.
Nerves. When people say
Hmm.
take
Things.
thanks.
Ah. Things. What's used for things? What do we use with things? Who, which, or whose, or where? Who, which, whose, or where? ايه اللي بنستخدمه مع الأشياء؟
أتوقع where.
Where with places. With things we use, like in here, with things we use which or that for
Which.
things. Focus more, okay?
Okay.
So here we can use which or that, okay? We can say that or which, both are right. Okay, so number six. Who will answer number six, please? Okay, what about Abdullah al-Malki? Hurry up, Abdullah. So Abdullah al-Malki is absent. Ibrahim Drehim.
أنا لسه.
Go ahead, number six.
I had this
Advertisements. Or
advertisements. Advertisements. Continuously pop up on my computer screen.
Yeah.
I think was
Whose?
ها؟
اوكي
أقول
احنا بنفرق ما بين هو وهوز لما او بيحصل خلط ما بين هو وهوز لما يكون عندنا هنا اسم. اوكي.
people.
So this is لما يكون عندنا هنا اسم عاقل. اوكي. So advertisements اعلانات هل هو عاقل؟
لا.
Okay, so it's thing, right or not?
Right.
Okay, so with things
Who or
that or which. Okay, so which or that both are right. Okay, so we can write here which. Very simple. Thank you, Ibrahim.
Welcome.
Okay, so or it bothers me when I have coffee with a friend. Friend. Who? And followed by a verb. Excellent, Khalid. So, who? A friend? Who? Okay. Who is constantly texting on his phone? Okay, Khalid al-Farraj. Answer the last one. Go ahead. Okay, so Carl Lormus that. Okay, so that's it. That or which. Okay. So these are the answers. Please go for electronic homework. So that was our period. Very simple and very easy. Thank you for watching.